Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to the daily update of my 1000 day challenge. This is day 205, so let's get things started. Alright, so first and foremost, you notice the balance is up a little bit, and that's actually due to the Bitcoin. I forgot to update in terms of the speculative or the experimental trade setup. So that actually also closed in terms of profit, hitting my profit around 56k-ish, and I took profit based on that. So this morning we actually have a very decent pullback in that sense, but later I'll talk more about it as to what I'll be doing. But otherwise, in terms of the trade that I've entered earlier over here as well, in terms basing on price action wise, it still remains valid, and price didn't close below it. Let's take a look. But before we actually go into that, do look into the weekly chart, and then we are actually breaking to all-time high again, once again this week after last week itself. So things in the short to mid-term wise still looks to be bullish. However, bear in mind that we are a little bit overextended comparing the price to the 20 exponential moving average, even on the weekly chart itself. So places to buy in terms of long term would typically be somewhere near here or even somewhere near here, whereby it's much nearer towards the 20 exponential moving average. So that's something to bear in mind. And let's see how the weekly will close because there's still around 21 hours to it. But otherwise, in terms of the daily chart, we do see some sort of indecision happening yesterday, whereby there was also a decrease in volume, which was sort of expected in terms of weekend. There tend to be some sort of a reduce in volume, although similarly, there are also weekends with spike in volume as well. So I wouldn't say it's something for certain. This candle is very distinct of a very indecision kind of candlestick, but that in mind that now that we have broken a new all-time high, we could potentially continue the trend upwards until we see a very strong and clear rejection candlestick itself. So tentatively right now, I'm still leaning towards the bullish side and I'm still trailing in terms of stop losses. All right, taking a closer look, you can see the forward, even though there was a very so-called a healthy pullback, you can see that the 20 exponential average was not even touched before we actually have a strong buying momentum coming in. So this goes to show that at the moment, buyers are still very much in control in the meantime, although there could be some sort of exhaustion if buyers step in or even stop buying at higher prices in that sense. So let's see how price react to it. But in the meantime, I'm definitely not adding any new position on the 4-hour chart. But if it does consolidate nicely above this 20 exponential moving average, then potentially I could be adding a new one if it does break above the new high, which is above 57.5k-ish. So that's something to bear in mind. Otherwise, based on the trade I've entered on here, which happened around on the 15th of February, we are still holding it, and as long as price doesn't close below this 50 simple moving average, I'll continue to trail it. But if there's a very such sharp pullback and closes below this 20 exponential moving average, I'll consider taking half the profit as well, and then let the remaining trail upwards, or just take the stop loss, which either way I'll be in profit because I entered over here. So yep, that's more or less about it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow when I cover the weekly update for Bitcoin. And that's it, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. Bye bye.